If you need help, just ask me. He doesn't watch horror movies. I can type fast on the keyboard. Have you traveled the world? My sister was driving the car. They traveled to many countries. We entertained ourselves with board games. The children were swimming in the pool. We love going to concerts. How interesting. They visit their grandparents every summer. He often forgets his keys. If he had more experience, he would be promoted. He had lived in London for 3 years before moving to New York. If I was taller, I could reach the top shelf. If I win the lottery, I'll buy a new car. If they invited me, I would join the party. I need a break and rest for a while. Do you remember the guy who fixed our car? Apples are the most consumed fruit. Breathtaking. Did you play football in high school? She managed to bake a delicious cake. There are too many books on your shelf. He fixed the broken window. English is easier than French. What a beautiful song. They can't wait to visit the museum. I need to get some food for dinner. They may disagree with your decision. They are trying to solve the math problem together. We have to go now, right? If he's late, we'll start without him. We love spending time together. If they don't go now, they'll be late. They just moved to a new apartment. How delicious. He wishes he could swim like a fish. Did you see a shooting star before that night? They said they will come tomorrow. He may need your advice. He bought new shoes. The movie starts at 7. Do you know the man who won the lottery? He used to play football when he was younger. He did not study well enough for the exam and failed. Yellow flowers are brighter than white ones. If I had a magic power, I would choose to teleport. The letter was signed by the CEO. I'll help you with your homework when I've finished mine. The newspaper was read by many. We sang songs at karaoke night. We must respect our elders. We had already reserved a table before we arrived at the restaurant. We will go on vacation next year. If you don't water the plants, they will die. We need to clean the bathroom. He will play the piano at the concert. I understand your point of view. They've been discussing this issue for hours. Have you ever tried skydiving? The course was taught by a qualified teacher. If they come early, we can go to the park. I'll lend you my book on condition that you return it. They contain useful information. He likes to go for a walk in the park. If he passed the driver's license test, he would buy a car. Do you know the woman sitting next to me? I'll lend you my umbrella in case it rains. If you don't hurry, we'll miss the train. He wishes he could speak Spanish fluently. If you don't hurry, you will miss the train. The book I read last month was great. I can study abroad next year. They are playing basketball in the park. Mary hates to wash the dishes after dinner. The message has been misunderstood by the reader. I challenged myself to learn a new language. I have enough money to buy a new laptop. He can play the guitar very well. The message was written on a piece of paper. He had finished his presentation by the time the customers arrived. When the teacher asks a question, raise your hand to answer it. The movie was so funny and I couldn't help laughing. She's cooking dinner for the family. They'll be visiting their grandparents next week. The picture was greatly appreciated by the visitors. They speak English fluently. How gentle. This is the most expensive car on the market. They don't go to concerts, do they? We go to English courses. Do you have enough time to finish the project? If it's cold outside, we make a fire. Did you see my keys? Asked. Where is the train station? Asked. He forgot to bring his homework. How beautiful. The lioness is the most skilled hunter among the big cats. I can't wait. They believe in aliens. The big cake is sweeter than the small one. They talk about their plans for the weekend. The book I'm reading is very interesting. My sister is younger than me. When I get my money, I will go shopping. They were building a sand castle on the beach. I was writing letters to my grandparents. The children were swimming in the pool. She used to take ballet lessons when she was little. We're saving up for our dream vacation. If he had more friends, he would be happier. We're watching a documentary about wildlife. That's incredible. Sarah enjoys cooking delicious meals for her family. We watched a football match on TV. He wishes he could travel to space. He lost his wallet. Mathematics is more difficult than English. He hates studying. Birds are chirping in the trees. They had a swimming pool in their backyard. They have lived in this neighborhood for years. Can you come to the party tomorrow? Can you play the piano? If you eat too much, you will get sick. The yellow butterfly is more beautiful than the white one. If it's sunny tomorrow, we can have a picnic. We need to clean the bathroom. He plays basketball with his brother. He cooked dinner for himself. Is this a shop where we can go grocery shopping? The document has been saved to the computer. They are studying for the math exam. Could you pass me the salt, please? If they called me, I would answer the phone. The bus stops here. I wish he had studied abroad. We love spending time together. It can be a dangerous situation. He opened the door for his friend. Did they finish their work before going into the game? Have you ever been abroad? The new restaurant is more expensive than the old one. The Great Barrier Reef is the largest coral reef system. When we arrived at the venue, the party had already started. The newspaper was read by many. Green grapes are more juicy than red ones. The black cat is quieter than the white one. When I'm hungry, I make myself a sandwich. This is the park where we played when we were kids. He was fixing his car in the garage. He jogs in the park every morning. The children played in the park every afternoon. Elephants are the largest land animals. They just finished their exams. He cleaned his back. The book was recommended by a friend. They play tennis all afternoon. The team worked hard for the match so they were confident. Have you ever tried sushi before your trip to Japan? Can understand complex concepts. We listen to a podcast on the way. The black shirt is more stylish than the gray one. His job is more demanding than mine. The man wearing the hat is my uncle. If you don't wear a coat, you'll catch a cold. They drank too much coffee and couldn't sleep. I wish he could speak more than one language. We went to France last summer. She is wearing a beautiful dress to the party. If it snows tomorrow, we will make a snowman. We have to finish our homework. I always make a list when I go shopping. The doctor who treated me was very kind. My laptop is newer than yours. He was washing the dishes after dinner. We usually go on vacation in the winter. I wish I didn't have to wait in line. What a surprise. If it's sunny tomorrow, we can have a picnic. We were studying together in the library. Had he ever been to Australia before his business trip? He always talks to himself in the mirror. I will study for the exam tonight. They may not be able to attend the ceremony. The coffee shop is busier than usual. The cat chasing its tail is very cute. They are working on a group project. Does not have enough information to solve the problem. This is astonishing. Dogs are friendlier than cats. You appreciate good food. How gripping. You haven't finished your work, have you? My grandmother makes the most delicious cookies. He is currently studying for his exams. The problem was reported to the administrator. We clean the house on Saturdays. If it rains tomorrow, we'll stay inside. I found myself singing in the shower. The view of the hotel we stayed in was very beautiful. He worked late in the office. The long movie is more boring than the short one. It won't be late, will it? We have to finish our project by Friday. She's going to make a cake for the party. If they found the treasure, they would be rich. They were having a picnic in the park. I have to study for the English test tomorrow. He knows how to drive. Could you please turn off the lights before you go? We were passing through the countryside. We were saving money for the holidays. He previously worked as a teacher. When I'm hungry, I make myself a sandwich. She wants to attend a yoga class. Drink plenty of water if it's hot. The children were swimming in the pool. He was working on a puzzle. I can attend a dance class. My cousin likes to take pictures. If it's sunny tomorrow, we can have a picnic. He often forgets his keys. He ate too many cookies and felt sick. He doesn't want to go for a walk, and neither do I. They didn't do enough research before starting the project. I love chocolate. When the music starts, start dancing. My father drives a blue car. You must arrive on time for the appointment. Do you know the girl we met at the party? When I see a spider, I scream and run. The king cobra is the longest venomous snake. The city they visited during their vacation was Paris. They are playing basketball in the park. The dog is chasing its tail in the backyard. Can you lend me your car for the weekend? There are so many dishes to wash after the party. He won't lend you his laptop, will he? I like to read books in my spare time. You like pizza, right? They may not be able to attend the ceremony. If I have enough money, I will buy a new car. He didn't get enough sleep last night and he's feeling tired. It consists of 2 components. We traveled to a different country. They prepare dinner for the guests. They don't go to concerts, do they? The photo I took on vacation is on my phone. The children were swimming in the pool. He visited his friend in another city. The boy sitting next to me is my best friend. He reads the newspaper every morning. He was shopping for groceries at the supermarket. We enjoy playing football and our classmates also enjoy it. When I see a spider, I scream and run. Do you speak French? He was working on a puzzle. How fascinating. Football is the most popular sport in the world. They were rehearsing for the school play. The message was written on a piece of paper. Have you seen the last episode of the show? Asked. The Louvre Museum is the most visited art museum in the world. He often goes for a walk in the park. Food tastes spicy. The boy whose bike was stolen reported the situation to the police. He was late for work. We can't go to the beach today, can we? They traveled to many countries. The bus will soon arrive at the stop. How cute. The bus will soon arrive at the stop. They want to visit Paris next summer. The photo was taken on the beach. They were having a picnic in the park. If it was warmer, we would have gone swimming. He started learning Spanish last year. He had never seen such a beautiful sunset before. She will learn to swim this summer. They cook dinner together. Can you lend me your car for a day? The big house is more expensive than the small one. He's not going to the party, is he? They can run long distances. I finished my homework before dinner. He worked until late last night. I wish I could time travel. What a surprise! The blue whale is the largest mammal on the planet. I listen to music while working. They said we won the match yesterday. The picture was hung on the wall. The book I'm reading is really interesting. He didn't have enough breakfast and was hungry afterwards. What a fascinating story. He has enough money to buy a new phone. Do you know how to dance? We can't go to the beach today, can we? He will visit his grandparents during the holidays. He likes to listen to music while cooking. He started learning Spanish last year. If I were president, I would change a lot. I will send you an email with details. If he finished his work early, he would go home. My father drives a blue car. He visited his grandfather. The picture was hung on the wall. He is watching a football match on TV. He would be famous if he won the competition. It's making me burst into tears. They will soon be able to make a decision. What a delicious pizza. He used to work in a factory, but now he has his own business. If he doesn't practice more, he won't pass the driver's license exam. We're saving up for our dream vacation. If I had more free time, I would read more books. They decorated the room themselves. My friend likes to play the guitar. They just started their vacation. They pushed themselves to the limit. I'm taking a shower right now. If her friends aren't going, she won't be coming to the party. We are hiking in the mountains. The Pacific Ocean is the world's largest ocean. We can have pizza for dinner. She wants to attend a yoga class. My neighbor likes to garden. I'll call you back when I'm done with my meeting. Do you speak French? We have to go now, right? His computer is very fast. I'll be ready until you come to pick me up. If I had known you were coming, I would have made a cake. The new shirt is more fashionable than the old one. If they invited me, I would join the party. Could you please help me with this math problem? I always make a list when I go shopping. The water is too cold to swim. Could you please help me with this math problem? Have you seen this movie before? Will you meet me at the cafe? The email has been forwarded to all employees. The boy wearing the blue shirt is my cousin. The city they visited during their vacation was Paris. We have been working on this project for a long time. If I had a bigger house, I would throw parties. They had known each other since childhood before they got married. I can visit my family next weekend. The Colosseum in Rome is the largest amphitheater ever built. We're going to watch a movie at home tonight. He will fix the broken chair. Had he ever been to Australia before his business trip? He didn't see that movie, did he? We'll meet at the restaurant, right? Can you fix the broken chair? We know the song. She knows how to cook. I wish he hadn't left his phone at home. I need to get some food for dinner. I have a lot of work to do today. He doesn't like spicy food, does he? He poured himself a glass of wine. He will finish his homework before watching TV. How mouth-watering. Sarah is the smartest student in our class. He doesn't have a car, does he? Apples are the most consumed fruit. We've known about the party for weeks. Too far to walk. We should take a taxi. If it snows tomorrow, we can go skiing. He has already read that book. They cook dinner together. They will be able to find a solution to the problem. It may rain later today. I love chocolate. Do you know the girl who won the singing contest? The cat chasing its tail is very cute. She bought herself a new dress for the party. The girl standing there is my sister. The movie I watched last week was in the romantic comedy genre. My sister called me this morning. He's not going to the party, is he? We need to clean the bathroom. He could have helped you with your homework. If they had tickets, they would have gone to the concert. We should call them later, right? The house they bought is near the beach. Green grapes are more juicy than red ones. The house they bought is near the beach. The blue sky is clearer than the gray one. If you eat too much, you will get sick. Have you seen the last episode of the show? Asked. We often go swimming in the summer. Football is the most popular sport in the world. They believe in ghosts. They haven't seen each other in a long time, have they? The house they sold was too small for their family. He wished he hadn't missed the bus.